Hey, Scotty here, your confidence and high performance coach. Hope you're doing well. Now, you know by now, if you've watched my videos, that the key to building confidence is building competency and skills. And the key to building competency and skills is taking action. So what I wanted to go through today was how to put this confidence system into action in order for you to build that competency and to continue growing and becoming the better version of yourself. Now, this is what I call the confident A's, so I'll walk you through that right now. Here we've got the confident A's. Okay, confident A's. So what is the confident A's? So the first thing we want to do is we want to be able to take action. Okay, so action is the key, right? We need to take the steps to get to the results that we want. So before we take any action, we need to ensure that we know what we want, we know what's important to us, we know what our values are. So we're taking value-based actions. We're taking actions that are aligned to the results that we want. We're taking actions that are aligned to the person that we want to be. We're taking actions that are aligned to the person that we want to become. Okay, so we want to take action. Then once we take the action, we need to attain. So what do I mean by that, attain? Well, this is all about every action that you take, we need to look at it in terms of a growth mindset. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether we fail, it doesn't matter whether we get a setback, it doesn't really matter whether the outcome is perceived as positive or negative. It is to be considered as data. It is to be considered as a learning. So we need to look at every action of what can we attain, what information can we attain, we can learn, get the data, collect that. The next step is to assess. So we need to assess that data. Right? What is the information that I can use to level up? What is the information I can use to grow? And what is the information that's not really going to help me? And this goes from both the external, like the external feedback, so more tangible things, but also the internal as well. So how is our internal dialogue? What is the response there? How does that make us feel? And then what feelings and thoughts do we want to carry forward that are going to empower us, that are going to move us forward, that are going to get us to creating more action? And what are the assess the feedback we get from the inner world of us that is not going to help us, and that's the stuff we want to discard. That's the stuff that we don't need to help us to move forward. So we need to assess the outcome of the action and leverage that immediately so we can move on to the next step, which is adjust. So do we need to adjust? Do we need to make changes? Do we need to tweak the process? Do we need to tweak the actions that we're going to take next? So if you're taking action and realize that, oh, hang on a second, I didn't do that quite right, you attain the information, you assess that you need to make the adjustment, and then you take more action. And that's how you're going to grow. So as you're growing and building competency and building skills and building your confidence, you want to run through this process, the confident A's. Take the action, attain the learnings, assess the learnings, adjust, and take more actions. And this way, it doesn't matter what other people are going to think of you. This way, it doesn't matter if you're not experienced. This way, it doesn't matter if you haven't quite got the skills yet. Right? This doesn't matter if you fear failing. It doesn't matter about all these things, about the 5 hats, the confident hats I like to call them. It doesn't matter which one of those are present because you know the confident A's system. It's purely about staying in the moment, taking the action, attaining the learning, assessing, adjusting, and taking more action. And if you just focus on this rather than focusing on what's everyone going to think of me, oh, what about this outcome? I just wish I already had this, or had my perfect body. I wish I already had that business cranking and doing 7 figures. That's great to have those as a goalpost, but what you need to focus on is this process. Action, attain, assess, adjust. Action, attain, and just keep running through this. And you do that, then you're going to improve, you're going to build confidence, and you're going to get more of the results that you want in your life.